My dog is trying to kiss me. And I just got home back from the wreck. I know I look disgusting. But guys, Kevin Durant had a meeting that was allegedly professional and, well put together. And it was a clear message. You can keep me if you fire Sean Marks and Steve Nash, or trade me if you want to keep them. He said, I'll stay if you fire Sean Marks and Kevin Durant. If you fire Sean Marks and Steve Nash, I'll stay. You can keep Kevin Durant. But if you don't fire them, trade me. And he said the reason why is he doesn't believe, he was transparent, and he said he doesn't believe in the direction that the Nets are going. Now, man, oh man, this is wild. This news is crazy. So first off, I know everybody, look, Steve Nash has been a coach 3 years, and if you get swept in the first round, that's got to have something to do with the coach, okay? And I think that's the crazy part about this. And honestly, I think at this point, we're looking at this situation. It's crazy. It's a crazy request because I think look, it's crazy because I think firing Steve Nash is okay. Firing Sean Marks, he rebuilt the Nets with no draft picks. But the reason he stayed, he does not have faith in the team's direction. They spoke in London on Saturday, and it's been over a month since his initial trade request, and the Nets have direct knowledge of the reasons behind Durant's request and understand the 12-time All-Star will continue to be resolute in his stance. Durant believes to want a change of scenery heading into his 14th season. Now, this is where I think it's interesting. Because it's weird. It's weird. I think, look, I think it's a weird situation because I understand firing a coach that lost in the first round, but I don't understand firing the guy who rebuilt this. They got you Royce O'Neal. Also, he got you James Harden. He got you Kyrie. He got you Ben Simmons when James Harden. Sean Marks has been a good general manager, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Nets fans, Nets faithful, tell me down below. Am I wrong? Has he not been that good? Because in my head, I'm like, this guy hasn't really done anything to deserve the disrespect that he's gotten. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he does deserve it. But I just look at this and I think, no, he doesn't. It doesn't seem like that in my head. And this is a team that, look, I obviously want Kevin Durant to win a championship. I want Kevin Durant to do all the things that he envisions that he can do. But I think the fact that Mike Virkunov, we talked about this, and he says it is going to be hard. And, Irving opted into his deal. Irving and Kevin Durant are two separate guys. And the thing is, after being swept, there was uncertainty. In a mid-May news conference, Marks called for the organization to regain its culture. And amidst the unknown, Durant, Kyrie, and the Nets were unable to come to long-term deals, okay, with Kyrie. But they were able to keep Patty Mills, Nick Claxton, brought back Joe Harris, signed TJ Warren, Edmund Summer, okay? The Brooklyn's front office, led by Marks, set a high price on Durant while constructing a team that gives the organization confidence in its ability to contend should they bring back Kyrie and Kevin Durant. And they are incredibly high on Ben Simmons following his recovery from back surgery, view him as a perfect complement for Durant and Irving. The Celtics, Raptors, and Heat remain the most significant candidates to acquire Durant, with Boston's package centering around Jaylen Brown seen as the most viable. Tsai and the Nets have made it clear privately that they will take every last asset from a team that trades for Durant, a source said. Durant has grown close with Boston head coach Ime Udoka in recent years after Udoka spent a year with Durant as the assistant in Brooklyn and later with the Team USA team in 2020. At this point, I want to say it. Why are we trading Kevin Durant? Why are we doing this? Okay, let's not trade Kevin Durant. Let's talk to him. Let's tell him this. would you mind if we fired Steve Nash and moved Sean Marks to president of basketball operations? We promote somebody else as general manager, make Sean Marks president of basketball operations, so he's, more background noise. You don't really see Sean Marks. We put somebody else as GM, and we get a new head coach. Maybe, you look at the Brooklyn Nets and you think, okay, maybe we go for somebody along the lines of somebody on the roster. Maybe David Vanderpool. I think David Vanderpool's on this team, or he might have left. But let's go find a coach for this team, okay? And the reason why I say that is, okay, so they have Igor Kokoso. Okay, so my apology. No more David Vanderpool. I don't even know if he was on the team, but they have Ryan Forehand Kelly, and Adam Kapokor, Royal Ivy. They have Brian Keefe. They have Igor Kokoskov, the former Slovenian head coach and assistant coach for the Dallas Mavericks, former Phoenix Suns coach. Diego Splitter, former Spurs player, and Jacques Vaughn. Maybe promote Igor or Jacques Vaughn to head coach. And another guy, Ryan Forehand Kelly, he played internationally and of the G League. And then, he's a guy. I just think let's not fire your head coach. Not fire your head coach. Let's not fire Sean Marks. I like Sean Marks. Make him the president of basketball operation. Then let's make our man, let's actually fire, in my opinion, I would fire Steve Nash. I'm fine with firing Steve Nash. I don't see there's a reason why. And to me, it doesn't make sense at all why to keep him. Okay? If you want to keep Kevin Durant, let's just fire Steve Nash. And let's, go and find ourselves somebody potentially I think the best thing that they can do right now is go and hire someone along the lines that's already on the team. I don't think it's too late to go do a full-on coaching search. So let's go out and get ourselves a coach that can come in right now. I want to hear your thoughts down below. Is this stupid, or are you guys on the same page with me? I think this is just, at this point, people were acting, I don't know. Kevin Durant should stay. And I think it's just stupid that Sean Marks is potentially going to get fired, because that's not fair. I don't think he's done anything to deserve being fired, okay? Why? And I know they supposedly Sean Marks being extended was a false rumor, but I don't think he deserves to be fired. I don't think he's done anything for Sean Marks to be fired, but I agree that let's fire Steve Nash and hire Jacques Vaughn, Diego Splitter, or Igor. I'm cool with that. Fuck. I don't know. I just think Steve Nash hasn't impressed me as a coach. And he had no coaching experience. I know Jason Kidd, it ended up working, but Jason Kidd sucked at his first two jobs, arguably, even though he invented Giannis. People forget about that. He invented Giannis. But I still think, look, this could have all been handled better. And are we going to see them fire? It's going to be funny. It's going to be funny what ends up happening. I want to hear your thoughts. Goodbye.